So in this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step process of how to create an eBay account with high limits. So most of the people have issues creating eBay accounts with high limits. And the reason why they encounter this challenge is because either their residential IP has been flagged by eBay because they have tried creating the accounts multiple times, or their personal information has already been used to create eBay accounts. And once you create 2 eBay accounts, the third one, you're always going to encounter low limits. So for the people who want to scale up their business, or you want to create multiple eBay accounts, this is a strategy you can use to create more eBay accounts so that you can continue to scale up your accounts. So when creating eBay accounts, you need, of course, personal information. You need your phone number, clean residential IPs. So let's say your residential IP has been flagged. You can call your internet service provider and you can tell them you're a streamer, or you play video games online, and your account has been flagged, and so you'd like to request them to change and give you a new residential IP. If you think your personal information you've tried to use it before and you've gotten low limits, another way of doing this is try to use your family or friends' details temporarily, because after some point, after a certain number of sales, eBay will ask you to update your account information anyways. So during that time, you can change back to your details while keeping the high limits you've gotten during account creation. So I'm going to start this from the beginning and show you guys how to create eBay accounts with high limits. So you also need a clean PC, a PC that has not been used before or doesn't have any fingerprint of you trying to create eBay accounts. So if you've tried creating eBay accounts with your own PC, you can either format it or try to buy a new PC online, or you can contact me. I have resources and I can help you. I can help you with the resources to create your own account. So you can check link in the description below. You can contact me and we can discuss on the same. So the first thing you can it's always good to create cookies. It's always good to create cookies while managing accounts or creating accounts. So the first step, you can just browse for like a few minutes on your browser. You can go to eBay because you're trying to create an eBay account. So you can just go to ebay.com, browse for a few minutes, open some products, look at the description, close the page, start again. You can add bookmarks for several sites. Amazon you can also add, so that you appear like a normal user. So this is one of the strategies people use to manage many accounts. So first of all, I need to sign out because I just tried creating the account. So we need to create a new account. eBay account creation. Creating an eBay account. Create an eBay account. So business. You can either create a business or personal account. So you can create a business account. Let's say you can choose any name. So you can say Vicky. Business email. You can just So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a new email so that you guys can see how it's done from scratch. Create a new account for personal use. First name Vicky, then MNY. It's always good to create an eBay account with a name that's gonna match your the name that you're going to use on eBay. So this is not the ideal scenario, but because my everything else is good, I don't need to worry about this. But it's always good practice to have a name that follows, that's gonna match your eBay details. So date of birth, you can select whatever. Yeah. So then you can need your phone number. You'll also need a phone number to create a Gmail account. So it's always good to have a good phone number. So and like that, and just like that, we have a new Gmail account. This, so we can use this to create an eBay account. So you can create a personal account or create a business. So we want to create a business account. The email, we already created the email. Something else, when creating accounts, it's not always good to paste stuff. You want to show that you're filling the information. It's just good practice. The password is United States. Create a business account, and then let's close that, we don't need that. So 931-768 so username, so the username is taken. Just select any. We can always change this. These are not very important right now. The most important thing is to get the high limits. So here is where you make your decision. So it's always good to select sole proprietorship, not registered. So that this one shows that you did not create an LLC. So you're just creating an eBay with a fictitious name, so that in the future you can always change to a registered business, or you can always change to your personal details. So the first option gives you more flexibility. So I'd recommend, for the first time, create with this one. And the information I just used, none of them matches my information. So just later on is when you'll need your actual details. So we'll continue. Okay, let's get started. So this is where the magic happens. Continue. First name. So this is where you need your actual information or family or friends information, which you can still change later on. So here is where we're gonna use, for example, here I'm using a friend's information. I've already requested permission to use it, so it's fine. But later on, I'm gonna change it to my information. So That way I can get high limits. So this is the secret. Date of birth. So 0710. So you'd also need to have you need a friend you can trust to give you this information, because you'll also need the last 4 digits of the SSN. You don't need the full information of the SSN, because later on you're going to change back to your information, so you only need the last 4 digits. So if there's a trust issue, it should not be a problem, because you're not requesting for the entire information. You just need the last 4. You can also try to create with any random last 4 and try. It might work. I've tried it work, but I cannot recommend. So the last 4. Phone number. And there we go. The next information, you can either choose a bank account or a debit card. I always go with the bank account, but you can try debit card. It's just the same, there's no difference. So I would need a bank account. So there's a really good bank account that I use to create multiple accounts. So the bank name is Blue Vine. They really have good service. They provide good service, and they offer 5 sub accounts, so you can create multiple eBay accounts with this. So this is the bank I use. So let's continue. Not in the list. So you'd also need a bank account that is clean, that has not been used in another eBay account. So if you try recycling another old account, you can use it to create 2 accounts. After that, eBay is not going to allow you to create more accounts with the same bank details. So it's always good to have a new bank account, or a bank account that has not been used on eBay. So there we go. Submit. Almost done. So here also there are some few selections I always select. I don't know if it affects the limit. I've not tested it yet, but this is what I select, because eBay is known for selling parts, like motor parts, eBay Motors, they always advertise. So I like always selecting that. And then price range, I try making it a little bit high, but not Yeah, I'll select the highest so that at least you get high. I don't know if it affects the limits, but this is what I always select. And I always select that and submit. And just like that, we have an eBay account. So we need to check if we got high limits. See, we already have high limits, so see, we have high limits, so this is no problem. So in case you don't have access to a good residential IP, or a clean computer, or you don't want to use your personal computer for eBay dropshipping, you can just contact me in the details in the description below. We'll able to work out something. I have resources to manage eBay accounts. And so what we do is I can create accounts for you, and then you can manage them online. You'll have 24 hours access to your accounts via any desk. And this is a service I provide to only a few people because the resources are also limited. So in case you need this service, just contact me. And it's first come, first serve. So whoever comes first, I'll give them the opportunity. So just like that, we have an eBay account with high limits. So that's the how to create accounts with high limits. On the next video, we're going to talk about how to warm up this account so that they're ready for dropshipping. And see you next time.